I need spring break outfits.
I have the biggest Shein haul I have ever done. I ended up spending $900. Ridiculous. Oh my god!
Let me see what I have. Whew, it's quite a lot of stuff. Let's see. What is this from? Oh, Shein. Forever 21. Brandy. What else? Target. I need some better stuff. I only have 13 items in my cart. Yukon Daily News Fast Fashion Unraveled segment out now.
Hi guys, let's talk about it. Fast fashion has taken over everything, the way that we shop, the way that we look at trends, and the way that social media handles the clothing that we wear. Today we're talking to people about their shopping habits, fashion sense, and what influences the most. Let's go talk to them. Hi guys, I'm here with
Matt.
and I'm just gonna ask them a few questions. All right, start off. Where do you usually shop?
Usually in store or online for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah.
What influences your fashion choices the most? Would you say social media, trends, prices, something else?
Definitely social media, you know, those ads, they'll get you.
Okay.
But prices do play a factor into it.
Okay, so do you usually look for the cheaper alternative?
Yeah, but still high quality.
Okay, so you value the quality of the product.
Exactly.
All right. And lastly, do you ever think about where your clothes come from or where they're made?
Depending. If it's overseas, then yeah, I'll probably see how good the quality is or just see reviews, depending on what brand it is, I guess.
So do you ever look at the labor that goes behind the product?
I wouldn't go that deep into it, but I do a little research.
Okay, thank you.
A few moments later.
I'm here with
Dulce.
and I will be asking her some quick questions about fashion. All right, so first we have, where do you usually shop?
I think as of lately, I shop a lot online, so a lot of online stores. I thrift a lot, and yeah.
Okay. What would you say influences your fashion choices the most? Like social media, trends, prices, something else?
I think that mostly trends, like I like to keep up with what's up and coming and trendy, but definitely prices too, because I don't like to spend a lot of money on my clothes.
Okay, so would you say you look for cheaper alternatives?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And do you ever think about where your clothes come from or where they're made?
Yes, I like to think that I try to make my fashion choices based on like sustainability, making sure I'm getting clothes from places that have like good standards.
Okay. Yes.
But yeah, it's all just like a balance between that and just what I can afford.
Okay. But you do think you research your clothes most of the time?
I try, and I try to be aware of it.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
A few moments later.
Hi guys, I'm here with
Anna Rita.
Marisha,
Allie.
and I'm just gonna ask them a few questions about fashion. So where do you guys usually shop?
I usually shop at Marshall's or I try to go thrift shopping if it's accessible.
Okay. And what do you think influences where you shop the most or like how you dress? Social media, trends, prices, or something else?
I think prices, but also I think there's some influence with like trends, but also like personal style too. I feel like I'm not like jumping on every trend. I'll kind of just like kind of pick and choose my way through them and see what's on sale. That's what I do a lot.
So what would you put as like your top?
I just do personal style, price, and then like I do trend after.
Okay. Do you guys agree?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
I guess it depends. Last question I have for you is, do you usually look into where your clothes comes from or how it's made?
I try to, but it's kind of difficult because you can never really define where it's coming from or if a brand is actually truthful in what they're saying. So like if you say that something is really expensive, it could also be fast fashion as opposed to something that's really cheap like H&M. So it's harder to find actual sources that are truthful.
Do you think you would feel like you should look more into the clothes and where you shop?
Yeah, definitely.
If there was like a website or like a main website, that would be sort of like a good little hub to try to figure out. Yeah, an independent source.
Especially if it's like condensed to one website where you can easily like look at where things are made from and how.
If you were provided with more sources?
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. From what we've heard today, fashion means something different to everybody, but it's time to start choosing quality over quantity. Next time that you see a massive clothing haul on TikTok, on social media, on Instagram, maybe think to yourself, do I really need this or am I just feeding into the cycle? Before clicking checkout, think about who really pays the price for fast fashion. The more we educate ourselves and take action, the more we give towards a more ethical and sustainable future for not only us, but for the rest of us.
Maybe I should ask Isabel to go thrifting instead. Let me call her. Hey Isabel, wanna go thrifting?
Yes, I've been looking for new jeans for spring break on PacSun and I cannot find a single thing. Plus, I saw that Yukon News report and I definitely want to go thrifting instead. Where should we go thrifting?
Oh, I heard of this new spot on campus. It's called the Thrift Den.
That's so convenient. We should definitely go before class.
I agree. Oh my god, it's right here.
Oh my god, let's go in.
Oh my god, look how cute these are. They're perfect for spring break.
Those are so cute. Look at the jeans I just found. They're exactly the same as the ones I found on the PacSun website.
I think I'm all set. Are you ready to check out now?
Later.
I am so glad we went.
Me too. I'm so happy with all our purchases.
I can't believe there's so many ways to get cute, sustainable clothes.
I know, right? I think I'm gonna turn one of my dresses into a skirt by cutting and sewing it together.
That's a great idea. I need to upcycle some clothes too.